Today in this video, I want to showcase my RAG AI agent that I set up in make.com, where we're using Pinecone as our RAG database. I'm going to show you my setup where I can just upload any file that I want vectorized into Pinecone into a Google Drive folder. Those files get moved through the system, the text gets chunked up, and then we create vector embeddings and store them in a Pinecone index like this. That way, all I have to do to interact with this AI agent is head over to Slack and just stay within Slack all day long. Go to my designated Slack channel to interact with this AI agent, and then I get factual, relevant answers to my questions. This make automation can also vectorize any records found in a Google Sheet like the one you see right here. And this automation right here also keeps my RAG database up to speed whenever I delete those vectorized files. So in my Google Drive in the designated vectorized files folder, if I delete or remove a file right here, it'll trigger this workflow right here and delete all of its associated vectors and remove those guys from my Pinecone index. By the way, if you guys want this template, any of these blueprint files that you see right here, then go ahead and hop over into the AWA free community, hit up the classroom, and underneath free resources, you'll find it right there. I'll have the link to Automate What Academy down in the description for you guys. Let me run you through the setup. So it all starts off with a Google Drive folder. This designated folder is for new files. Whenever I want a new file that I want vectorized into Pinecone, I just upload the file right here. And this could be a PDF, it can be a Word document, a Google document, or a TXT document. And then I have these two workflows that you see right here. So one is we're using just a plain old Google Drive watch files in a folder module where we set it to run on a schedule. So if we want it to only run once or twice a day, maybe once in the morning and once in the evening, this works great. When it kicks on, it'll see if there's any new files and then push them through the system. If we want our system to update and we want those files updated to Pinecone in more real time, I just configured a Google app script to run every single minute to check if there's any new files. If there are any new files, it sends the file IDs to this webhook right here, which then kicks off this scenario, and it does the exact same thing. It's just in more real time. And by the way, if you guys want the full breakdown video, then hop over into the pro community and I'll have it there for you guys. And I'll walk you through every single module and how to configure it properly. Let's say it was a Google document that I uploaded to that new files folder. We're grabbing the contents and then we're using this Make AI Tools chunk text module. So make.com has this available for every paid plan, and you get 10 million input and 10 million output tokens. Again, that's when I'm making this video as of July of 2025. That's every single month and then it resets. So for most use cases, this is a great tool to use to chunk up that text. We're sending it to OpenAI to create the vector embeddings, and then we are inserting those into our Pinecone index right here. And then what we're doing is we're actually moving that file, the vectorized file, from the new files folder, and we're putting it in the vectorized files folder in Google Drive. And then we're notating our Google Sheet right here inside of this vectorized files sheet right here, just to document the files that we have already vectorized, and we're storing their vector IDs and the Google Drive folder ID. That way, if we delete or remove those files from our vectorized files folder in Google Drive, we can reference these two columns right here and remove all of the associated vectors in Pinecone. So all of these guys, we would grab every single associated vector store for that file and remove it. As for vectorizing records or rows in a Google Sheet, like the one that you see right here for services, this is how I have that set up. We're searching for any rows that there's content, and then we're setting this variable right here and just condensing all of the columns into one single string of text. We're getting all of our vectors in Pinecone so that we can compare it and see, does the vector already exist, or has the record changed in any way, even if it's just by one character? If so, pass through this filter right here, and we're going to create some new embeddings and then upsert that vector store. And then this workflow right here, whenever we remove or delete files from our Google Drive folder, again, I have a Google app script and it's kicking off this webhook right here to get the vector IDs from the sheet. So this guy that you see right here, we're grabbing this column right here. We then parse that out, iterate over each one, delete each vector or associated vector, and then aggregate everything and delete that row in our documentation and remove the entire record completely. And then this right here is just my master scenario, which is connected to my designated Slack channel like the one you see right here. That way I don't have to go into make.com or any other software. I can just stay within Slack and interact with my AI agent right here. And this is my system prompt for my AI agent right here. I follow a 7-step format, this guy right here. Again, if you guys want this resource, I have it available in the free community and the link is down below. I came up with this system prompt, and for demo purposes, the only available tool I gave it is this RAG tool right here, which is this guy right here. So whenever I converse with this AI agent, it's calling upon this tool to search our Pinecone vectors and retrieve the ones closest related to the inquiry, and then giving it back to our AI agent in a scenario output right here for additional context so that our AI agent can give us factual knowledge and accurate responses. So if I hit my AI agent with how much do your chatbots cost, it'll kick off, do its thing, and then get back to me in a thread. So we can see the reply right here, and this is our reply. So our chatbot pricing options are as follows. For simple AI chatbots, they start at $149 per month. The duration is 2 to 4 weeks. Custom chatbots, these start at $399 a month, blah, 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 and it just goes on. So that is accurate and factual knowledge from our Pinecone RAG database. And inside of the same thread, if I reply, what if I need a custom automation solution? It'll again go through, do its thing. And because our AI agent has memory, it understands the previous interactions that I had in this thread. So it already knows I'm asking specifically about pricing. And the answer that you see right here is exactly the information that we vectorized from our Google Sheet records right here. And then of course, this is a different AI agent. If you want to add other system tools, such as scheduling events or drafting and sending emails, you can go ahead and add those right there. I have only this tool associated with this AI agent just for demo purposes. And as you add tools right here, all you have to do is make sure that you're updating your system prompt. Come join us in the free community, Automate What Academy. It's a great place to start learning AI automation, AI agents, all of that fun stuff. And again, I'll have all the blueprint files for you guys in the classroom underneath the free resources section right here. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more useful knowledge in the AI and automation space. Thanks, guys.